thinking about these goals that are humanistic versus simply profit-oriented is a significant shift in what we're seeing in terms of ideas that lift. The other one that's really important to think about now is happiness, and it's not just because we study happiness here, but it's because the idea of having a single focus goal where the mere idea of achieving that goal brings you happiness actually motivates people to work harder, get sick less, not take fewer sick days, get sick less. Get their friends and family to be involved in what they're doing. And it creates an infection, not dissimilar to a cold, but a very positive one, where that mere sense of happiness fueling an effect is powerful. In fact, one study by Fowler and Christakis showed that the power of having a friend's friend happy by 1 unit of happiness, and for those of you who are interested in what 1 unit of happiness is, email me, is greater than $5,000 of a salary raise. The second thing they all did was they all grabbed attention. In the Samir case, they made you look by speaking in unexpected ways, making the ask very personal, making you feel something. Robert handed Samir a baby. You can see it here. That's the only inauthentic part of this story, and said, "Hold the baby," and took a picture and put it on the website. And the reason is because he wanted the website to have pictures that felt personal so that you could see yourself in these pictures. If you are Indian, or if you just finished at Stanford, or if you just had a baby or you just got married, you could see yourself in this. And the design characteristics that make you know that you've grabbed attention well is that it does feel personal, and not in a Dear Jennifer way, but in a way that speaks to you. Where it evokes feelings. There is a visual component. Just think of Lance Armstrong or Avon's Walk for Breast Cancer or Coke or Target. There's visual components that are incredibly important and that you speak in unexpected ways. And the third activity that they all did was engage. And they engaged in ways that meant that they spoke very authentically, and they did make you feel personally connected to this campaign. And the 4 design characteristics that make you know that you're engaging well is the degree to which you're telling stories or enabling stories to be told, because again, it's the stories that connect. When there's an authenticity about the brand or idea or the person, when you empathize, so many times we think about engagement as the process of falling in love. How do I make my customer or an individual fall in love with me? And yet, much research shows that, ironically, the better question is, how do you listen? How do you empathize? And if you're just quiet but understand, that leads to greater engagement on the part of your partner. And then how do you match the media? Because if stories are a key component of your campaign, then clearly video, where stories are told well, will have to be central to your campaign.